Hello and welcome to my unboxing of the high-grade Build Fighters Gilla Shiki, the Team G Master Shunsuke Suduo's mobile suit. And I know I butchered that name. This is a P Bandai release from 2016, is that right? Yep, 2016. It is, as we just look around the box, it's a typical P Bandai box. It's pretty plain. It's a little beat up. I bought it off of a private seller, but the kit's in perfect shape. So it's a nice little amalgamation of all the little Gilla Shiki, Delta Gundam, Mega Shiki kind of aesthetic, all wrapped in a shiny gold package, and really goes along with the aesthetic that I really enjoy. It sells for a suggested retail price of 4,300 yen, and in a rare case, I actually paid less than that. Again, I mentioned this is a private seller, and I don't really want to brag about what I paid for a kit, but I'm gonna brag about what I paid for a kit. I got this shipped to me for $38, and that is a steal. This was a total impulse buy. I actually forgot this kit even existed. I saw it up for sale. The guy needed to get rid of some kits. And the next thing you know, I have myself a Gilla Shiki. So first of all, let's take a look at the manual. So the manual, you get a nice shot of the Gilla Shiki. Interesting to note, this is an actual picture. This is no artwork. So you get that, the really showcasing the mechie plated, spectacular looking gold. And from what I understand, most of this kit is undergated, which makes me very happy. Here you see the design from the show. Oh, it looks so good. There is, I guess, the pilot. I suppose this was in the show. It's been a minute since I've seen Build Fighters, and I just don't remember it. I remember awesome, Gilla Shiki-like designs, and this was one of them. So let's take a look at the back of the manual to see what we got going on here. Again, the material gunpla or the donor kit is a lot of the Mega Shiki, although I find that there is just as much, if not more, from the Delta Gundam than the Mega Shiki on here. And you can see its different accessories and weapons, and again, showing off that spectacular gold coating. And it does look spectacular, as you'll see in a moment. You get some marking seals, you get a backpack, and again, a color guide if you want to check that out. And you get the manual here. It's your typical Gunpla manual. Just of note, let's take a look at some of the parts you'll not be using. This gigantic shield piece from the Delta. A bunch of stuff here from the Delta. These are Delta parts here, I believe. Yes, they are. These are Delta parts. These are Mega Shiki, Mega Shiki, Mega Shiki, Mega Shiki, Mega Shiki, Gilla Shiki, Gilla Shiki, Gilla Shiki, Mega Shiki, polycaps. Oh, I don't have those over here with me. I'll have to grab those quick. So, a lot of other Shikis, and not so much special Gilla Shiki. You get a polycap, runner PC 132, bunch of polycaps, hooray. Super impressive, right? So let's do what I typically like to do with these P Bandai kits, or kits that use a lot of other parts from other kits. We'll start with the oldest donor parts and work to the newest, and then the unique parts. So first of all, we'll look at the oldest parts, and they are these. So these are parts from the Delta Gundam, high-grade Universal Century Delta Gundam, and they are spectacularly gold, and they are beautiful parts. I am a sucker for the mechie plated gold. I know it's a magnet for dust, fingerprints, smudges, bad nubs, and all of that, but I do love it. It is really nice to see here as we kind of zoom in just a little bit. All of these parts are undergated. Everything is undergated right here. And that makes me super happy because I know there's going to be very few bad nub marks. And that is a huge selling point of this kit. Honestly, I didn't remember the facts about the kit. I didn't know if it was undergated. I thought it might be, but I wasn't sure. And I just jumped on it really quick before I did a lot of research. And I'm very glad that I did. So that was C1. This is C2. Mostly just this side. The rest of C1 was over here. So it's kind of a duplicate runner. A lot of cool armor pit bits and binder parts. And then this is runner B. Again, a lot of Delta Gundam stuff. This is a huge part that you're not going to be using. It'll be interesting to see if I can make use of this in some way. I don't really know how. The interesting thing here is the back of this runner is not like the silvery kind that a lot of these plated kits have. It's just as gold as the front, probably because of these binder pieces here. They need to be gold on both sides. So they did coat both sides of these parts. Again though, a lot of undergating. It looks like just the edges of the wing binder, or the binders here, you're going to have a couple nubs right here. But most of those look to be pretty well thought out. So I have high hopes for this kit, and hopefully it won't look terrible. And hopefully I can not destroy any parts. So that's all the Mega Shiki part, or the Delta Gundam parts. Let's look at the Mega Shiki parts. So these are the parts for the Mega Shiki, and again, I just am having problems with the brightness of the camera here. But these are kind of like a gunmetal color. Hopefully that's coming across there. You can kind of see it as I tilt it through the light. A lot of inner frame bits, those trademark lower leg shin pieces from all these Shiki kits. And these other parts that aren't the gold have a gunmetal or like a frosted kind of finish to them. Looks really, really great. So the eye runner there, you can see, you know, the little sparkle, the little sheen it has to it. So it looks like the chest parts and the back of the chest, the whole torso, I guess you could call it. Yeah, that's the word. Some red high heels. Another thing that I love in a mobile suit design, I love the way high heels look on my Gunpla, and this is no exception. Some tubes and some more tubes. Again, frosty kind of color. And one little gold runner from the Mega Shiki. Now this won't be undergated at all, and hopefully we don't use a whole lot of parts from this, and they should be okay. My guess is, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we'll be using from that. I should probably get the manual out. But anyway, there's that runner. So I'm a total idiot. I found where the G2, where the rest of those parts were. There's a G-Run runner that I had at different spots, and I just found it. And here it is. And the cool thing that I realized is that it is actually undergated. So there are going to be very, very few parts on this kit that aren't going to be undergated, which means it'll look great. All right, that's it. There's a lot of face parts here, by the way. And one more runner from the Mega Shiki, and that is these. The beam effect parts that are kind of like a curved, like katana or whatever. I'm not a sword expert, especially ancient Japanese swords, but this is from the Mega Shiki as well. You get a sticker sheet from the Mega Shiki, a couple foil stickers, the eyes, and some cameras. And that's it. Those are all the reused parts. Now on to all the brand new parts for the Gilla Shiki. And those are it. Yep, 3 little runners and 1 little seal sticker sheet. Not much. And I'm not disappointed at all because I didn't pay $50 for this, and I don't have any of the other donor kits, and I think it's going to look great. So you get this little seal kit. This is Gilla Shiki. Of note, so the Hyaku Shiki kind of roughly translates to 100 type, and the Mega Shiki, we in North America, those of us that speak English, call it the Mega Shiki, but the kanji more closely translates to million. And the Gilla Shiki more closely translates to billion. So you have 100, 1 million, 1 billion. Is there a 1,000? I don't know. Maybe there is. Maybe I can't think of it right now. Okay, so I got these kind of focused up. So these are the tubes that go over the shoulders. And these right here, this runner is the backpack parts. And these are the beam rifle parts. And it's very interesting. At first, I thought these were just from the Hyaku Shiki Revive because they don't look that different. But upon closer inspection and paging through some pictures and scans of the manual for the Hyaku Shiki Revive, I realized that these are all actually different parts from the Revive. Even the beam rifle is just a slightly different design. It has like a round spot here, and the regular Hyaku Shiki, this is more of a rectangular bit right here. And these on the Hyaku Shiki Revive are like a square tab, whereas these are round. And this backpack design is slightly different. It has these little parts here that go over the top that the pipes then fit on, and then this allows you to attach extra parts to make the Gilla Shiki and its backpack parts. So a couple little interesting things there to note. So that's it. This is like old school unboxing, mostly one take, except for that one little issue I had, and I know it took a little while, but this is a pretty cool kit, and it's something that there isn't a lot of videos on, so I'm going to cover it. I'm going to build this. It's going to be pretty much straight out of the box because I'm not going to try to paint this beautiful, beautiful gold. And with the undergating, I think it's going to look fine. I think it's going to look just great. As long as if I can get my camera settings right to make it look all right, I'll do that. So look forward to a review of the Gilla Shiki in the future, and please stay tuned. I always have more content coming on a weekly basis. So thanks a lot for the patience. I know this video is probably going to be a little bit late. The new Gundam Battle Gunpla Warfare game's been taking up a lot of my time in addition to work, and another little side project I might have going on, and I'll announce that later. So thanks a lot for watching. Peace out.